Where are we going?
Oh. We're going to a ghost hunt tour. We're going downtown.
Ghost tour.
That's it, a ghost tour.
We're gonna hunt some ghosts.
We're gonna do it.
I say the same thing. That's where we're going.
We're doing a ghost tour.
Are you excited?
Can you tell? I'm very interested in seeing how this is, like, what they're going to show us and what they're going to talk about. I get nervous being in places like where we're going at night. It's just because I don't ever leave the house at night.
Yeah.
Like when we went to Alta the other day and it was dark out, I never ever do that. I don't even go to the I don't leave the house when it's dark. Once in a while I will. Like we'll go to the gas station, but I don't go shopping at night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this almost is giving me like a little bit of anxiety, if I'm gonna be honest. But I'm gonna push through, because that's what we do.
It'll be alright, man.
I have pork stuck in my teeth.
Here's the way that I think of it. This got it's on the top 10 list of best ghost tours in the world.
I can't wait to see where they take us.
Yeah.
This is a walking tour, by the way. We're not going to be like in a trolley or anything. We're actually going to be walking around, so I can't imagine that we're going to be going very far. You know what I mean? It's cold. It's 79 degrees outside, and I've got a sweatshirt. Man, these people are moving out.
What the hell is happening?
66. They're doing 66 degrees.
I can tell that you're having anxiety.
I am.
Because you're like so flustered and like all over the place.
Yeah.
More so than she usually is.
And I'm trying really hard to keep it together, to like just act normal, but apparently I'm failing at that. Sarah, where are we?
I think we're at the Oglethorpe Monument.
Well, I'm pretty sure. If anybody was wondering, that's what it looks like. So you guys want to hear something funny? This is only the second time I've been downtown at night.
Oh, it looks so cool.
It's pretty. The only other time that I've been down here at night was when Joshua graduated boot camp and we came to visit. We didn't even live here. I live here now and I don't come at night. Look how cool the trees look. It's pretty neat, huh? I said neat. Like I'm in...
Super neat.
It's pretty with the lights on. The street lights. That tree is really pretty. What are you doing?
Posting a picture on Instagram.
Poor horses. I don't like that at all. So against that. Am I a party pooper because I don't like that? Look at that poor guy. His head is down. He's not even excited about his job. I don't like that at all. Selfie time.
I'm not crazy about the book, especially not crazy about the movie. They leave a lot of stuff out because of the time that it came out. It came out in 1996. The book did. But maybe that's backwards. But they leave a lot of stuff out, and but because of it, this is what really changed Savannah forever as far as tourists goes. It makes this a tourist city, way more than Forrest Gump did, which I have a little thing to dispel about that shortly. And that's why I have to pay homage to this place. But at the same time, Jim Williams. So this has a huge history behind it as well. But I'm going to get right to the good stuff. I'm going to go right for Jim and his crazy ass. So Jim, he was like Indiana Jones, pretty much. He was super into the occult, which is probably his downfall. Now, whenever I say occult, I mentioned it earlier.
Wow, it's so pretty at night, isn't it? We just finished the tour. It's very dark outside and you guys probably aren't going to be able to see me. But over there is the cemetery, the Colonial Park Cemetery, now I remember. And we learned some dark history about Savannah. Actually, I should have had the camera on when that guy was talking but I couldn't really hear him anyway.
I turned it on one time when he was talking.
There's a park down that way. It's one of the squares. And it has no statues or anything. It's really kind of creepy, the story behind it, but apparently that's where they would keep slaves. There's like, what did he say, thousands of dead bodies over there. The same thing with this cemetery. There's like 11,000 dead people buried, and it actually, the cemetery wall is right there. It comes, like the dead bodies go beyond here, like down that way. So anyway, there was a lot of good history. Our tour guide's only been doing the tour for like 2 months. He was very green. He said a lot of ums and stuff, but look at these trees. So it's 9:45. There are a lot of tours going on right now. We passed like many groups of people. Look at her back there. She got something on one of her pictures. My camera, I need to figure out how to like take pictures at night, like good pictures at night, because I was not able to get very decent pictures. I'll put pictures in that I was able to get, like, you know, something decent. I'll put them in after this little clip here. But it was interesting. It makes me want to buy a book on Savannah and learn more about it, but I want to learn about the dark history. I know a lot about the history, like basic history here, but I want to learn about the dark history. And we learned a lot about that on this tour. What did you think?
Yeah, buddy.
You liked it?
I mean, yeah, I thought his stories were interesting.
I wish
I really liked the one at the Mercer house. I thought that was a really, like,
yeah,
cool, creepy story, because it was like the relics of that guy.
yeah.
Oh, that was cool. We are going to Wormsloe Historic Site, Wormsloe State Historic Site, which is very beautiful, and you will see it in just a moment.
Hey, anyway, before I forget, because I lose my train of thought quickly.
Yeah.
The bread company back there.
Yes, we'll go.
Did you see it?
Yeah, we'll go.
What? Why is that so close to my face? I cannot with that.
Felicia almost died last night. She all of a sudden was not feeling good, and she leaned over and put her head on my bare arm, and I thought that I was putting my arm on the stove top. She had to have a temperature of like 120. And she wouldn't take anything, and I kept yelling at her.
I did. Finally, I did.
Here's these people standing here.
Can I run them over?
Yes.
Look at this.
How awesome.
Jeez. Oh my God, you guys. This is
Ooh, look
incredibly
how pretty.
beautiful.
I think it looks prettier than it did last time. Maybe it was a little bit more green last time.
I don't know, but it's incredibly
It looks
beautiful.
awesome.
Now we have to go in and pay.
We shall be back.
We have to pay to see trees. This is the Historic Site Visitor Center. That $10 that they charge you to come in here should go towards fixing this up. Do you want to go in there or no? Alright, we're going to bypass that and we're just going to go right into the park.
There's not fire ants out here.
Yeah, because look at what this one's got on. Look at that, guys. Look at how beautiful. Of course, honestly, this camera does that no justice.
Yeah, that's
if
what
I'm
I
gonna be
don't
honest.
like.
Does no justice. She's the queen of photo taking. If you guys started following her on Instagram, you'll notice that anywhere she goes that has like beautiful landscapes, you'll start to see lots of photos. Like she goes to this cemetery in Cleveland called Lakeview. It's a gorgeous cemetery. Beautiful headstones. You'll see lots of pictures. How is that person even wearing shorts? This is not working for me.
Walked it in my photo.
Look at that tree, you guys. Look at that.
That's a scary guy.
That is the coolest thing. Sarah's gonna take a picture of me. See that? You don't touch that stuff. There's chiggers in it. Look at this, guys.
Alright.
Holy cow, I thought that was a frog for a second.
Get up in there.
Look
I
at
was
that.
joking, but I mean, whatever. Oh god.
Hi. Here, I want to show you guys. Because I don't know if I showed this. Look how they cut out the side. There was a big old tree limb right there. It's amazing, isn't it? So we're getting up to where the house was. This was actually a fort, right? They turned it into, at first it was a house. And then they almost turned it into kind of like a fort. And you see the walls there. Those were the walls that were built around the house to protect it.
Look how old that was.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's go this way first.
All right. The water is straight ahead there. There's some history here. If you guys are interested, I will take a photo and you can read it. Completed by the 1740s and occupied until the 1820s. And what is the name of that again? What the wall is made of? I can't remember. It's seashells.
Shell.
There's a name for it.
How cool is that?
Can you guys see? Let's see if we can zoom in here. What that wall is made of. There was a house in there though at one time. We're gonna go this way. There's a tomb up ahead, but it is bodiless. Here we are. Man, it would not be fun to fall on that. So anyway, here's where the water is, and this is significant, and you guys will see. Last time Sarah and I were here, this was water. There is no water.
Oh my god.
It is no longer water. It's dried up. Look at that.
Crazy. What the hell?
It's a savanna.
That's weird.
Yeah, this was all water. You guys can see where the water was, but it is no longer.
There's none over there either?
I didn't see it.
That's so crazy.
This is where they filmed Lucio Fulci's Zombie. Just a little movie trivia. I'm just kidding, guys. They didn't really film that here. That tree. Check that out. Here, let's come up to this and I will hold it here so you guys can read it. But anyway, the last time we were here, this was all water. Isn't that a cool tree? Because I had it set up so that it would film. There you go. You should see how the wood just like, it doesn't look like it, seriously, the pieces, they're curving around. And even right there too. It's like everything is twisted. It's the weirdest thing. This looks like a log out of a movie. Uh-oh. How did I get up here? Hopefully I'm going to look back on this and laugh. Hopefully I don't fall. You should see that. Can you see the logs?
Yes.
It's like it grew twisted. Isn't it cool? Here's some water. There's some There's some water. I don't like that section. There she is, patiently waiting. And I think we're gonna go down that way. We're gonna go this way? We're going to the Colonial Life area. Do you remember that branch that I went out on over here? It's gone. It was right there. They took the tree out. There was a big tree right there. That's probably what that stump is. And I walked out on it. And now it is gone. Look at that.
The sky is so blue.
So over through this way is where they do sort of like colonial time reenactments. It looks like a bed and a lantern. Yeah, no thanks. This was some hard living right here. I can't imagine that like the floors and whatnot were any different than what I just showed you. Dirt floors. Look at that. I mean, spider webs. Ugh. All I keep thinking about is that foot from that guy who got bit by that brown recluse on that Miss Anjami's web IG. Yeah. Man. We did a little circle. Now we're back to where the car is, but we're gonna go to the main road where all the trees are. What do they call that again? Oak Avenue? Is that what that's called?
I didn't know it had a name.
There were 400 oak trees planted down that strip of road leading up to the plantation. Right over here. It's just like the prettiest thing ever. Wasn't this a plantation?
Yeah.
Yeah. Prettiest thing ever. This is the front entrance. We just stopped to take a bunch of pictures. Look at how beautiful, you guys. The trees here are just amazing. I don't think people realize, oh good, he did. You have to pay to come in here, and a lot of people just drive right through. But look at how, let's give it a second to focus. Look at that, you guys. I mean, absolutely beautiful. If you ever come to Georgia, you have to visit Wormsloe. That was so nice. Very nice. Always nice visiting there. I haven't been.
When it's rainy, like dark, when it's dark and stuff, you get good pictures. But very pretty today.
I haven't been here since Sarah was here last, and I wanted to bring Mike a couple times, but I think he'd be bored.
Has he come here at all?
Mm-mm.
Really? I thought he came once.
I think that he would think it's nice scenery, but he would last about 10 minutes. That would be $2 an hour, because it's $20 for two people.
$2.
So down that way is Isle of Hope. So that way, beautiful, beautiful area. Super, super expensive. So now we're going to stop at the bread store, and we are going to head home because it is now 3 o'clock.
Cheers.
Hopefully we don't have to fight too much traffic.
Okay, you guys. We just went in this Great Harvest bread company.
It's right in front of us. Show them the front of the store.
Handcrafted every day. And Felicia's going to open this and show you what we got. So these
oh my God.
are pumpkin scones.
Yep.
And then that is bread pudding over there.
Yeah.
Which I tasted, and I still am not a fan of bread pudding.
I love bread pudding.
But it tasted good. Like it just wasn't, I just don't care for it.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't something that I would spit out, but And then we got this, it's called Popeye bread, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it has spinach, red pepper, and cheese. And it looks incredible.
This is so good.
The piece that I had was dried out. They had samples sitting out, so I just tried a sample and it was like kind of dry. It does look
This
so good.
this weighs about 1.5 pounds.
Well, yeah, bread pudding
It's
usually.
so good. All right, so if you guys ever come to Savannah and you decide to visit Wormsloe, you have to stop in the Great Harvest Bread Company and get some stuff. The bread pudding is amazing, and Sarah said the pumpkin scone was incredible, right?
It's so awesome.
Yeah. So you definitely...
Felicia just went back and threatened them.
I did not. I walked in and the girl looks at me and I was like, okay, I have to tell you, I will be back here. I was like, that is the best bread pudding I've ever had. And then the owner, I'm assuming she's the owner, came out from the back and she's like, what were you? I was like, the bread pudding. It's amazing. And I was like, my friend, she said that the pumpkin scone was amazing. I was like, I don't even live anywhere around here. I'm like, I live by Rincon. I said, but you will see me again.
You're like, I'm going to drive 40 minutes just to come and get bread pudding.
Well, because they're really, I don't...
But yeah, unless you make it yourself. It's,
well, what I was going to say is there's nowhere to buy bakery unless you go to Panera.
Right, which is like, I mean, their bread is good, but it's like generic, and sometimes you just want to try something. I mean, they don't have anything like that Popeye bread. That bread looks so good.
Yeah, I can't wait to try it. I think I'm supposed to turn that way. I am.
Yeah, I mean,
I am. I'm just going to go that way and then turn around. But anyway, you must visit there if you come.
Yes.
It is well worth it. All right, we're back at the house now. And she's getting ready to print our stuff for our project that I can't tell you about. Because it's super secret.
Sam is eating his rope.
Yeah. I also got this Model Zone palette. You'll see in a minute why it caught my eye. Look at that. So fly. Look. Look at how cute, right? I swatched it in the store, and the colors are amazing. And you guys know I don't usually like these brushes, but these brushes I love because they're small for my eyeballs. Look at how freaking pretty, and they're like really soft. So honestly, you guys see this color, wait, this color here? I'll hold it up in the light so you can see. That was like one of the main reasons I got the palette. It's really super pretty, and I think it's gonna look nice with a smoky eye. And then those two colors there, those are mattes. So super nice, right? If you guys get Model Zone, so look for the So Fly palette. All right, that's it. I'm gonna go because I have to edit this and stuff. So thanks for hanging with us. See you soon. Oh wait, one more thing. Look at what I got. If you're friends with me on Instagram, you already saw this. Look. It's the Grinch. It's focusing on my face, but anyway, look at here. So nice, right? I like it. All right, that's it. All right, I'm gonna go. See y'all later. Say goodbye, Sarah.
Bye.